Hi there, welcome to Bible Slash Chat. We're talking about demons.
Yes.
Happy thoughts for the weekend here. So
Very dark.
Yeah, so we last time you helped very helpfully talked through the whole issue of demons, what they are, who they are,
Yep.
what they do, some of the things that they do,
Yes.
and kind of how we can think about them a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of questions flowing out of that. So the one question that you got that's related specifically to this topic is, the devil is the liar, the father of lies. Does he actually believe in his own lie? Does he think he can win?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is a little speculative.
Yeah,
but
there's a lot of speculation there.
We'll try our best.
Yeah, just before the video, we were talking about this, and you were mentioning that like he is an unbelieving mind, right? So, which I think is very wise. Actually, I think that's a good way to think about it. Unbelievers, they're blinded to the reality of God's power and victory and those things. So even though Satan knows God and he knows who he is, he knows he's all powerful. He also is blinded to some of those things, and probably blinded. I would guess probably blinded to a lot of the outcomes of the things that he knows are coming to pass.
Right.
So
right.
Even he knew who Christ was, but he still tried to tempt him. He still tried to ruin his, make it incredibly difficult for him to go to the cross.
Right.
So tried to get in the way of all those things.
Right.
So we do have an image of Satan sort of changing tactic, even in the life of Christ, and so some of that stuff he's trying to respond to those things.
Yeah.
So, again, speculative, but it seems like he is aware of the prophecies.
Yes.
He's a wise creature.
Of
He's
course.
read the Bible. He knows it backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
He knows who God is, and so he's
Yes.
aware of his limitations of his power.
Right.
He's already seen himself conquered at the cross in one sense. Romans 16:20 and Galatians 3:15, right?
Crushed under.
Yeah. So, but then I think at the same time, I think he does still hold out hope that he'll be victorious. And though he can't help himself, he's fighting against his own nature, in a sense, from what he knows. Yeah. I think he still holds out hope that he can have victory.
Yeah.
Victory over, maybe not over God completely, because he knows that he's submitted to him.
Right.
But victory in small ways and breaking the things that God has made and seeks to make. And so he is the God of this world. And so in one sense, he does have lots of sway in the world, and so a lot of that power and all of the authority that he seems to have presently probably makes him think that he has some power beyond what he actually does.
Which it's like unbelievers. We do think that way apart from Christ.
Absolutely, apart from our minds being like made rational, we live in this sort of insane, like you were saying, cognitive dissonance.
We know the truth.
Yeah, we know this is not going to happen, but we still believe. We still hope that that's the case.
It's the craziest thing.
Yeah.
But that's true, right? Sin makes all of us irrational in that moment. Even as believers, it's like we're doing something outside of our mind.
Yep. And so no matter how wise he is, he's also irrational in the truest sense. So,
but he can't help himself.
Can't help himself. I would say, he's just driven by his own nature to do those things. So
agreed.
That's the way I would think about it. So does he believe his own lies? I think in one sense, yes. In another sense, he knows not actually. It's not real. It's not not reality that he'll have victory in the end.
Right.
But knowing the prophecies and all that's been said about what's going to happen to him, but I think he, just in his lust and craving for power, seeks to fight against that.
Yeah, and it looks like he's winning now.
Oh yeah,
he's the God, like you said, God of the world. He has massive influence, power over empires. Even you get that from Daniel, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And
and he's blinding the minds of the unbelieving. He's snatching
though
away
he himself
the gospel.
is blind. It's very fascinating.
Knowing. He blinds them. He gives them his blindness, essentially, right?
Because he knows enough. It's like that's the thing that's going to make people, saved and not
just
follow my will.
To the gospel, totally.
Great.
So
that's really helpful.
Yeah. Well, anyway, just some thoughts.
Hard question.
And it's speculative. You know? I mean, some of it's like linked together from text, but a lot of it's more just like speculating about who he is and his behavior. So anyway, hope that's helpful for you. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.